You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time. To all the time.
What is up, all my beastly Call of Duty veterans and thumbless noobs out there? This is Alien. If you're sub, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, what's up? What's going on? To all my subs, this is my combat record right before I went to Prestige 2. Not very impressive. Play a lot of TDM, and I was doing the NETDUMA thing as well. It will go up, but here we go. Let's jump right into some War Machine beasting. Out making some hamburger with this bitch. Hope you guys enjoy these couple clips I got in here. But anyhow, guys, main topic today is I'm bringing you guys my NETDUMA findings. Pretty much stuck strictly to BO3 because it's the most relevant at this point. I did go back, play the other ones, and tested with and without NETDUMA. The funny thing is in MW2 and below, there is no real noticeable lag comping. So the NETDUMA doesn't really help, minus it does keep you connected to people in your area. Look, I was not raging. No, I was definitely not raging here. I was just testing the durability of this gun. That's what I was doing. As we make some more hamburger with this biatch. I'm sorry, guys. I was raging right. I was still testing here, and I was in such a rage. I said, I'm pulling out the War Machine and chewing motherfuckers up. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. I got off here. But no, the old games, you want to have fast internet, and the NETDUMA, it keeps you so you're not going overseas. I mean, if somebody's got a good ping rate, they'll throw them in there. But most of the time, I was stuck pretty much in the United States. I knew there wasn't gonna be a lot of people on, so I opened up the search area, all the way for the United States, and I had awesome games, and I did not want to come back and play this game. If that tells you anything, it's pretty freaking sad, but I mean, I'm a truthful kind of person, and you guys, this game has a lot of lag comp in it. The shoot first and die, the weird, odd fucking moments, it's disgusting. You're being lag comp. If you got fast internet like I do, you're screwed. And if you don't have a NETDUMA, you're really fucking screwed. So what I ended up doing is I had to stop myself. I told because I played for like 12 hours, both them games. I woke up next morning, I'm like, well, fuck Black Ops 3, I'm going back to get nukes and shit. And I was like, yeah, you don't need to do that. We need to keep going on here with the Black Ops 3 thing. So anyhow, I had to kind of beat myself into submission. Came back here, and I started running my tests, guys. I almost broke my scuff, my monitor. I was raging, man. Playing this game without a NETDUMA was probably the most frustrating. Man, it took 3 hours maybe. It was the most frustrating thing I think I've ever done playing Call of Duty. Miserable. I hooked the NETDUMA back up. Got it to where I was back in line. I left my search area how I usually have it, which is like 500 to 600 miles out, and so that way I can pick up the servers that are nearby to me. And what it did was I had wide open internet through NETDUMA. No device, I had everything set to it. It's pretty much all the NETDUMA was doing was showing me my ping rate and where I was connecting to in my search area. That's the only thing it was doing. Then I went to jump into a game, just like I did without the NETDUMA, and the same exact feeling took place. And what was happening was I hit the trace. I'm like, good God, it says I'm running like a 40, 50 ping. Why are we lagging so hard? I hit the trace button. I went from where I'm at in central Illinois down to the Oklahoma area, over to Colorado somewhere, to New Jersey, all the way to the UK, from the UK back to New Jersey to Virginia. Then I hit the Dallas server. I had to hit all those stops because my internet was so fucking fast. You guys, every single person it seemed like I come up against, shoot first and die repetitively. More rage and more rage. I had to calm myself. And I'm a very competitive person, and I hate being shit on more than anything. I mean, I hate losing gunfights. It pisses you off when you got the skill to complete the task at hand and you can't because you're being lag comped. So then finally, after the rage subsided and I waited to the next day, I started throttling the internet down. And guys, Each time it got substantially better. Hit detection was on par. It kept getting better and better. And just so you guys know, I used the same exact weapons. If it was small map, VMP, if it was a bigger map to where there's longer areas and I needed something to reach out and touch, I only ran the KN-44, and I ran the same setups each time, so that way I knew it would be consistent. Now, I also ran the same exact I did exactly every class exactly same, and I also did it, I started at like mid 40s in the prestige level, and then I also carried into the second prestige here. By the time I hit level 20 in the second prestige, I was down to my max throttle limit. I actually went too far, and I was stutter stepping, and I would shoot at people, and like I would be completely gone and like turned around, and it would say, "Oh, you killed him." Like you'd hear the hit markers. It was bad. There was like a 2-3 second lag, but it would let me play the game, and then occasionally I would get kicked because my connection wasn't good enough. So, you know, it's sad that you have to lag comp, or you have to throttle your connection, and if you have a really good connection, you're pretty well screwed. I mean, you don't have, I mean, the ping rate's everything. I mean, I'm running I'd say an average of about a 30 right now, because, it's the time of year and it slows down because there's more people using it. But I have a 50 up and right around 25 down, and I had to throttle it. I throttled my internet down to 25% incoming and 3% of it going to the PS4, and that's when it all changed. You pretty much want you want it to be at, I think it's right around 100 kilobits per second on your bandwidth on the BO3 when you go in and check. I got the graph coming up here. It's real short. It's coming up here shortly. I got everything coming up. I'll show you what's going on and talk you through it. But yeah, guys, all the problems are lag comp. There is lag inherent in the game. I even did LAN test and stuff. It's not as noticeable, but it's there. And like I say, it's going to compound when you get lag comped even more. So if there's a certain area in the map that there is like a glitch or whatever, that is a lag issue somewhere in there on LAN, it'll magnify it in online play. So anyhow, here we go, guys. These first things you're gonna see is no NETDUMA, no throttle, and lag comp to hell. Connection speed 3.9 millibits per second, and over here we're at bandwidth of 4128, and this is where this is the throttled. I got 95 on the PSN, and then 101 bandwidth on the BO3 servers. And you guys, that is the magic number. That's how far I had to throttle my internet down. Now you can see in here, the first one's no NETDUMA, 1.19 or 1.91 KD, 306 score per minute. This is through 10 games, a very inconsistent gameplay. Each game or each lobby never felt the same. Same way with test number 2 with the full internet. Like I said before, with the NETDUMA, what it was doing was sending me overseas before I would come back to connect to the Dallas server. Now keep in mind, guys, every single solitary game that I played on the number 2 right here, I always went overseas and was always connecting to the Dallas server, which is 713 miles away from me, from what the NETDUMA tells me is where that server's at. Now, we go down to number 3. We were then starting to connect to the New Jersey server. I would go from where I'm at to Oklahoma to Colorado, and then I would stop in New Jersey. We would go no further. We started gaining some consistency. It did that each time. Number 4 test, we're down to 25% inlet throttled internet to my router, and then 3% of that is going to the PS4. As you can see, look at the substantial difference. I mean, 1 and 2 here, we're looking at pretty much have about the same thing. They're very consistent with each other, but each one here from 3, 4, and 5, you can see the distance that we travel in, or the sizable difference in the gap from each throttle. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, if you can get your throttle down to right around 100 kilobits on your BO3 bandwidth, you guys are gonna be money. If you do have an internet that's like that, you're golden. If you don't, you're fucked. I think, right, was it, I had it wrote down here, this 350 was right about where it started to change. So where you seen the 100, where I said the 100 kilobits per second, if you're between 100 and 300ish, 350, you're good. You get up around the thousands, you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. You're gonna get lag comp to hell. So if there's a way, I think personally, if a person had for BO3 or any of this new game, I honestly feel that if you had a high ping rate or a low ping, slow internet, you know, like slow up and down, you probably don't need something like this. You'd never go overseas. And I think I've heard a lot of guys from overseas are being connected to, they see are being connected, and they know by the way that people are talking, they're connected to people in the United States. And this is the reason why, because they have wicked fast internet, and that's the way they're lag comping you, is making you hit a bunch of stops before you get to the actual server. So inherently, if somebody's closer to the server than you and they got slow internet, they're whooping your ass. There's nothing you can do about it. Skill means jack shit, and remember that. You're being lag comp, there isn't a much skill that you can have to fucking help you one bit. And this is where the NETDUMA actually helps, guys. And to Pete, the guy that just subbed to me that I was just having a conversation with, dude, this is what I did and it works awesome. Try it out, man. We can change with the NETDUMA. I don't have the savviest ability to put the NETDUMA up here. Every time I've tried doing it, it's real blurry and blotchy, and you can't see the numbers, and it's hard for me to describe what's going on when something's blurry. If somebody knows how to do that, let me know in the comments. That'd be great. But yeah, guys, this is what I came up with. It sucks, but it is what it is, man. If you want to get a NETDUMA, they're worth it, man. But anyways, this is Alien. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found something in this. And if you did, go ahead and leave a like. Leave a comment if you would. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is BS? Are you guys wanting to get a NETDUMA? Is it worth $200 to you? I mean, to me, being a Call of Duty channel, it is. You know, so with that being said, guys, this is Alien. And remember, keep it beastin'.